a sender wants to send a particular information to a receiver. Now you will have to code your states of event X. That is, event X may have one of the several states, say several M states, and you want to send this distribution. It will have a particular distribution, say P of X, and now you want to communicate or you want to send this information to a receiver. So the amount of information you will have to transmit in this process is given by this thing, negative log px, which is measured in bits if the base is 2. And now we'll consider the case of entropy. So the average amount of information that is transmitted in that process, you want to transmit information to the receiver about a certain random variable, certain discrete random variable x with a probability distribution px. Then the average amount of information you will have to send is measured in terms of entropy. That is, the entropy is the average amount of information that is transmitted in this process, and it is same as the expectation of the information over the distribution px. Okay, so if you are having a distribution px for your discrete random variable x, so your entropy is the expectation of the amount of information over the distribution p of x. So let us denote this entropy by the simple capital H, and the entropy of your so your entropy of your distribution, we can write here p or x, it doesn't matter. So the entropy involved is negative times summation of all I p of xi log to the base 2 p of xi. Okay, so the p of xi is the probability of occurrence of each state. Suppose your random variable x has m states, that is x1, x2, x3 up to xm, and the probability of occurrence of each xi is given by p of xi. Okay, so the total amount of entropy or the average information in this process is given by this entropy, which is negative summation of all I pxi log pxi. This is known as the entropy of a random variable x. So now I think the relation between information and the entropy is clear. Information is measured. Suppose you observe an event x, that is particular state of event x, that is xi, or say particular state of a random variable, discrete random variable x, that is xi, having the probability of p of xi, and you want to calculate the amount of information that you gain in observing this state xi. So this is given by the negative log px with the base 2, which is measured in bits. And now suppose you want to calculate the average amount of information that is needed to represent the states of a random variable x with the distribution px, then this is given by the entropy, which is given by taking the expectation of the information gain over the distribution px. So this is the relation between the entropy and information. Information is associated with observing any of the particular state of a random variable with probability pxi, and entropy is the average amount of information for a random variable x, that is the average amount of information needed to specify the states of a random variable x with distribution px. So this is the relation between entropy and information. That is, this is already mentioned, we are interpreting entropy as a measure of the amount of information needed to specify the state of a random variable with a distribution px. So this is a noiseless coding theory, and let me give you an example before giving this theory. Suppose you are having a discrete random variable with m possible states, and now suppose the probability of occurrence of each state is 1 over m. So the average amount of information is negative summation of all I pxi log with base 2 p of xi. So this is same as m times negative m times 1 over m log 1 over m. So the average amount of information gained is negative log 1 over m in this process. And now consider a different situation, that is, say your probability of occurrence of say state x2 is 1 and the probability of occurrence of all the states is 0. So the average amount of information that you gain in this process is negative log 1, which is 0. So as you can see, in case of your uniform distribution 1 over m, you are getting the average amount of entropy as negative 1 over negative log 1 over m. And in case of peak distribution around this variable x2, you are getting the entropy as 0, or average amount of information as 0. That is, you are certain about the occurrence of this state x2 and you are really observing state x2, so you have gained nothing. So the entropy associated with this distribution is 0, and the entropy associated with the uniform distribution is negative log 1 over m. So as we can see, for uniform distribution the entropy is maximum for discrete random variable, and for peak distribution it is minimum for discrete random variable. So the noiseless coding theory, so this was just a hypothetical example. So now let us consider this noiseless coding theory, which says that entropy is a lower bound on the number of bits needed to transmit the value of a state of random variable. So entropy is giving you a lower bound on the number of bits needed to transmit the value of the state of random variable. So suppose you are having a particular distribution px for random variable, discrete random variable, and now you want to send this information to a receiver about the occurrence of particular states of a variable x with the distribution px. Then the entropy will give you the lower bound on the average amount of information that you will need in this process. So this is already mentioned, with base of the log 2, the entropy is measured in bits, and in case of natural logarithm it is measured in nats. So now again consider case of random variable. So this is pure, now we are getting the pure mathematical model of entropy and the derivation of Kullback-Leibler divergence. So now consider a random variable x, capital X, which can have several possible values xi, and the probability of occurrence of each of state xi is given by pi. So the entropy of x under the distribution p is given by this expression h of x, or we can say h of p, is negative summation of I pi log pi, where this log is natural logarithm. So the entropy is known as a discrete entropy in this case, because this random variable is a discrete random variable. So maximum entropy can be found by maximizing the entropy function with respect to the distribution p. So you want to find the distribution that will maximize this entropy. So again, as I mentioned, you will get a uniform distribution for a random variable by maximizing this function with respect to p, your distribution. So as I already mentioned, this maximum entropy occurs for the case of uniform distribution, that is p of xi is 1 over n, where n is the possible number of distinct states xi, that is I ranges from 1 to n. So the proof of this thing is not necessary, and I'm not gonna really prove this fact, as it will be discussed in optimization channel. In optimization we will not discuss particularly this aspect, but we will discuss a very general problem of maximizing your continuous random variables and your discrete random variables which are non-convex in nature, and we will also discuss the calculus of variation, which is a prerequisite for maximizing your functionals. So just giving a hint of this maximization process, it can be proved easily using the constraint optimization problem with maximize over p negative summation of all I pxi log of pxi, with subject to constraint that summation of all I pxi minus 1 is 0. So this constraint means that the probability of the summation of the probabilities of occurrence of each of the state is 1, which is very natural. And now we can form the Lagrangian of this function, which is given by this L, or L as a function of p and lambda, which is negative summation of all I pxi log pxi plus lambda times summation of all I pxi minus 1. So now we will maximize this function with respect to p, and then we will get